I'm Michael Johnson. I'm the scenic designer and technical director for 12 Angry Jurors. I design and build all of the physical scenery of the show. I build the actual physical area and the walls, platforms, any of those kind of things that the actors interact with. The big challenge with art was the fact that the play takes place in 3 different locations, but needed one unit set for the entire thing. So doing a show like art becomes, how do we make this abstract scenery represent all 3 of the different areas? And we were able to achieve that in art with the paintings on the walls and with lighting tricks. With 12 Angry Jurors, we have a bit of a different problem because it's a much more realistic setting, and we only have one location. So our challenge with 12 Angry Jurors becomes, how do we create a more realistic setting without blocking any audience's view, and making sure that everyone can still see and get the sense of that realistic environment while still allowing the window for the audience to view through. Yeah, this show, I think this is a really good script, and even though it was written back in the 1950s, I think there are a lot of elements that can apply to the world today. So I think it's a good show to bring to a modern audience and set in a modern time frame as well. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see this show in person and to have designed and worked on it as well.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and I'm the assistant technical director. Basically, my job includes I go over drafts with the scenic director. I oversee the shop and make sure that we're going on time. I also have helped many of the freshmen and sophomores get familiar with the shop. We're putting the set in the middle of the black box, and on all 4 sides the audience is going to be watching the show. The scene isn't so much as going to be you looking at a room as in the 4th wall, as if the audience is the walls surrounding the set. This process has been very fun because I've been able to interact with the incoming freshmen and sophomores and introduce them to theater and the whole process of making a show and building it with lots of good people and coming up with a production that everyone hopefully can be proud of.
Hi, I'm Brian Bedoya, and I'm the assistant sound designer for this show. So this show's a straight play. There's not too much going on for there to be too much sound design, but what we've been doing is we've been working on ambiance and world building and how we can kind of establish the world a bit more with the use of sound. So on the set there's an open window so we can hear sounds from the outside, the town, and there's also things like a light, a clock, a water cooler, all making sounds. So we're deciding when to bring that in and bring it out to create a moment of silence that wasn't there before. So what we perceive as silence isn't really silence. It's 10 different things making noise that we get used to. But when a dramatic moment happens and suddenly it just goes out and you don't know why, you'll get this feeling of uncertainty and then wonder what's going on. For the last show, there was less sound design to do. There wasn't a set sound crew, as it was more of a production crew. But when the time came for sound work to be done, it was mostly done during the show and during tech. So I was a soundboard op, and I just faded actors in and out when they needed to be. This show, I really get to put myself in it and to kind of create something that hasn't really existed before. And it's great to be able to have that outlet to express myself again, because I haven't had that in very long, and a lot of us haven't had that in very long. And so to be able to do that, it just reminds me and reminds all my friends about why we do this.
Come see the show. Enjoy it. Our community performance is Thursday, October 21st at 10 a.m. And then on October 22nd and 23rd, we will have 2 performances each at 4 and 7:30 p.m.